Money saving snow tips in 2020, and it's the third of our Swiss specials, proving that you don't have to be the super rich to enjoy the Swiss Alps. This time it's the turn of Zermatt. Now it's well renowned for the Matterhorn, but it's also surrounded by 28 other peaks that are over 4,000 meters tall. It's got glacier skiing up to 3,800 meters, which gives it the biggest vertical of any resort in Switzerland. So it's snowsure and it's full of picturesque charm. It's a carless resort, and all of that comes at a price. But I wouldn't be here if you couldn't do it on the cheap. So let's take a closer look at Zermatt and find out how we can do it on the sly. The best option by far is to go to Cervinia. It's on the Italian side of the border, but it's linked to Zermatt on the Matterhorn ski pass. So you get Swiss skiing at Italian prices. Even the lift pass is cheaper, and it's way more laid back over there. If you want to try that, I'll put details for accommodation in the text. In terms of getting there, you're looking at Turin 90 minutes and Milan Malpensa for the airports. Milan's 2 hours, and then you drive up the Aosta Valley. If you've got your heart set on Zermatt though, then at least consider going into Cervinia to get your lunch, as it will be way cheaper. So Zermatt itself, you're going to fly into Geneva. There are no transfers by Alpibus or any of the other transfer companies working out of Geneva. It's private transfers only, so they are insanely expensive. So best options to get from Geneva are train. Check out omeo.com, details for that. I found half-price train tickets at 53 euros there. Or you can go to Rome to Rio, we'll show you the journeys as well. Or you can get a hire car if you're sharing between 4 or 5 of you. But as I said, it's a carless resort, so you will have to park the car and pay for parking up there. In terms of accommodation, self-catering and then buying food in the cheaper supermarkets in the valley or in the resort is the best option. I'll give you details of that in the text. There are some cheaper accommodation deals though in terms of hotels, surprisingly. So I'll put again details for all of that down there. The big one, and this is to be avoided at all costs, Zermatt has electric taxis running all the way around the resort. The minimum charge is something insane like £15 per ride, so don't get sucked into that. And as always, bringing your own gear is probably the cheapest way to make it work. There's the Intersport code if you want to use that. It's MSST, Money Saving Snow Tips. Chuck that in on the website. If you're pre-booking, you'll get 20 to 30% off anyway. But if you book now for France, this is a separate part, anywhere in France, if you book between now and the 20th of January, you'll get an extra 15% off a gold package and 11% off all the other packages. And if you do it online and sign up for the loyalty code, you get another 5% off, which means you could be adding up to 40 or 50% off. So definitely check that out. As always, these tips come to life with your input, so please leave any experiences or advice that you've got on Zermatt in the comments section. I'll see you next time.